The central bank has announced that a clear plan will be introduced this morning on restructuring debt. The government will announce it. All decisions will benefit the country.
Cabinet spokesperson Minister Bandula Gunawardena said that no final decision was reached with regard to the domestic debt restructuring.
Domestic debt restructuring is something that is being discussed widely. It was said that a final decision would be reached in April, as per the presentation made by the central bank to the investors. What is the latest development on domestic debt restructuring? We have not reached a final decision. Various factions are trying to create unnecessary fear by claiming that the funds in deposits will be in danger and the EPF will be depleted. Those are nothing but talk. We are engaged in a series of expert discussions. The external debt restructuring process is yet to be finalized. In addition, the President said that when it comes to domestic debt restructuring, the EPF beneficiaries will not be at a disadvantage. The respective committees have been vested with the responsibility to strategically look at this.
Foreign Minister Ali Sabri PC said that Sri Lanka is confident in restructuring the debt. He was speaking to Channel News Asia on the sidelines of the 56th annual meeting of the Board of Governors of the Asian Development Bank in South Korea.
We are also very happy that the multilateral agencies like IMF, World Bank, ADB had given us a lending hand. So with that, I think yes, this year there could be a recession further, but from next year onward, should be able to see some sort of growth. And we are looking at by 2027 debt sustainability to return, and then with that probably we'll have access to the financial market. By that time, we should be able to restart paying our debts as an obligation apart from the multilaterals.
Are you on track to completing the debt restructuring process in time for the first review in September? That's about 4 months away.
Yeah, we fingers crossed that we have made a lot of progress as far as the prior actions are taken. Before the EFF was approved, all the prior actions except some minor ones have been controlled, and as you very clearly see, we have introduced price-sensitive, cost-reflective pricing in so many areas, and SOE reforms are on the card, and tax reforms have come into play. So there is a sense of stability in the country, and we have eliminated all sorts of queues and the shortages. One thing is very clear on our mind, that any debt restructuring should be equal treatment for all. It has to be a kind of a universal same application or debt relief or otherwise. So we are confident, just like we managed to secure the debt restructuring assurances from our friends and the creditors, we should be able to restructure it.
General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, Dayasiri Trisekara, called for the exercise of caution when acting on domestic debt.
If domestic debt restructuring is implemented, it will affect the EPF and the ETF. It would impact the savings of the people. Since the President's speech to Parliament, the Colombo Stock Exchange suffered negatively for 11 days straight. No one can physically control the country's economy. I request for necessary action to be taken.